Hi, my tubies, my TikToker, SheilaTruelove here with you this fine Sunday morning. It was my memorial, and it was awesome today. Right now, I am looking at some TikToks here and wanted to share, you know how I try to keep you well informed, and this is my information channel. This is my current events channel to keep you current with how people are currently thinking and how people are currently feeling. So that's why I like to share these things, and I give my viewpoint on what parts I agree on and what parts I see differently. And you can share your viewpoints as well. Personally, me, this is a video where, you have a lot of people saying that if you women are so miserable with these men, why aren't you leaving? But truth be told, women are leaving. In fact, women are leaving in droves, massive amounts. Women are out. We're out. They're out. Anyway, without further ado, let's share this.
A billion of you jokers, if you don't like your husband, why don't you just leave? I did. And so are most women. 70 to 80% of divorces are filed by women. Why? It isn't because we want to take your money, which is what you dopes always say. You ain't got shit. Women work full time. We have our own money. We do not leave you because we want to take your money. We leave you because once you become husbands, you become useless, and all you do is beg for sex. And let me tell you what, for all the other guys in the comment who were like, fine, if you don't want to have sex with me, I'm just going to cheat. Good fucking luck. The reason why you married us in the first place is because it's difficult for dudes to get a woman. It's difficult for most men to get easy access to sex. So go ahead, Ben from accounting with your khakis that your wife bought from Kohl's. Go ahead. You go try to get laid at the Tri-State Accounting Conference. You're so embarrassing. You won't try hard in the home. The wife who married you, who loved you, I know I'm laughing and I shouldn't be laughing, but honestly, it's just so ridiculous. You got married because you loved each other, right? Right? Maybe, I don't know. She married you because you convinced her to through, romantic gestures and all the stuff that you did while you were dating. And then you stopped and she doesn't want to sleep with you anymore. Because why? What? Out of duty and obligation. Well, that's gross. So we've been leaving because men won't do better. I don't know what to say. I know you want it to be some other way. I know you want it to be that just because you exist and you breathe, that you're going to get action from your wife every day. Sorry? That's not how it works. That's not how anything works, really. The favorite thing in your life shouldn't be that easy to get. Right?
Well, there you have it, darling. She looks a little upset, whatever. But my thing is, I agree with her that, a lot of the times when these men become husbands, they become useless. They become useless. And also, and she said it's hard for men to get sex. Honey, it's not hard for a man to get sex, sweetheart. That is so not hard. But is equality or decent? Yeah. But prostitutes, thoughts, pick-meshas, desperation women are all out there, baby. Now, I know a lot of dudes. Like, I was looking at Kendra G, and there's this guy, he's a Libra, and he seems to have everything together, And one thing I liked about him is he said he likes a classy lady. And I agree. If I was a man, I would be all about classy. What is classy? Think about the news anchor women that you see reporting the news. You see how they have their hair done, they have their makeup nice, they get their nails done, but everything is done sensibly. You don't see them with nose piercings, tongue piercings, tattoos everywhere. big old bat eyelashes. That's not classy. Hood rat, ratchet, ghetto, whatever. But I'm always classy. If you look at my videos, like I say, less is more when it comes to makeup. Look at how I wear my makeup. Sometimes I play with filters. I don't have any filters on today at all, none. But sometimes I'll play with it, whatever. But in playing, I'll be like being playful. But in all actuality, I dress classy. Like when I wear dresses, I usually wear maxi dresses. When I wear my pants, they're not tight where you can see my camel toe and button all of this craziness. No. But back to the point, women are leaving. Because to be honest with you, I'm not one of these women who get on here and they constantly bash men. They never have nothing to say about any man, none at all. I have some good things to say about men because you can check out my channel all throughout it. I even have some people who are married that I admire, and I say their marriage is awesome. And if you could get a marriage like that, then may God be with you. Because I'm not against marriage. I'm just against any marriage that God has not put together. Becoming unevenly yoked, because that's just going to hurt you in the end. And I'm convinced that 97% of these men out here, they bring a lot of anxiety, stress, manipulation. Let's think about the word PMS. Pain, misery, and suffering. And a lot of these men, 97%, how did you come up to that? Call me clairvoyant, okay? Call me clairvoyant. But most of them, they want to see women suffer. They don't want a woman who can stand up for herself, speak up for herself. They want someone they can easily use, abuse, and take advantage of. And when you're not willing to do that, and you are a woman who has a backbone, and you will stand up and speak up for yourself, that's a problem for them. And I love the part, again, when they become husbands, they become damn near useless. I don't even understand why women want the marriage part when it benefits the men so much more. Where's the benefit in it for the women except for extra work, extra stress? They're abusing you financially, mentally, emotionally. Not all of them. And I'm not going to say all of them. Have I met some amazing? I met one at the hospital. His name was Chris, Sagittarius. Hey, Chris, if you're watching, love you, man. I was so impressed with you. The way he is about his wife and the way he speaks, of course, his words. I didn't hear her side of anything. But the way he feels about his wife and the way he is willing to work so hard with her, I'm hoping that this girl wake up, honey, because you might have one of the good ones, child. Anyway, we was in the hospital. This man and I was in the hospital for a minute, if you will. And we was speaking for like at least a half hour. 15 minutes, his first time to check on me. Second time he came, it was 15 minutes. And we just kept talking. And he was asking me things about women, trying to understand women more and everything. He was just so amazing. And one of the things he said to me that stood in my head, he said, we're here on this earth to try to help each other get to heaven. That's our main objective here on this earth as human beings. We're supposed to try to help each other make it to heaven. I was like, this man he's good. And his wife, I don't know what the truth is, but it appears that she is a very fortunate lady to have a dude like him. But anyway, like I said, you have a lot of men also, because I was looking at this guy I know I'm going all over the place. That's why I like to try to sometimes take notes, because it helps me stay focused. No, I don't have ADHD or ADD. No, I don't. It's just, I have so much I want to share with you. I know a lot of men like this guy on Kendra. He's an attractive man. He's a Libra. He talks about how he likes a classy lady, and I hear that part. I feel you, dude, on that. And he speaks about how many qualities he just want a woman he can love and a woman he can put on a pedestal and all the above. Words. And I feel that if he is so good, all the people in the comments was like for him. I was like, I didn't leave no comment, because if you don't have anything nice to say, I say at this point, I'll say nothing, because I think he's a phony, fake, liar. Yeah. I can see so many flaws. I can see through this kid somewhat. He talks a good game, but do I think he lives up to it? No. Am I sure about that? No. But from my experience, I don't have to know of you. I don't have to know you. I know of you. And I'm saying, if he's such this great person, such an amazing person, he has 5 kids, 2 different baby mamas. That's understandable. He was married to the first one for 18 years. Married 18 years. That's cute. You know, then he had, I guess it didn't work out after 18 years, and then you got children with someone else. Acceptable. You know, and then 3 or 4 different baby mamas. Come on. But, and his kids are all grown. And he has a 15-year-old. I'm sure that would be like, no. But I'm sure he could get a lot of women. I know a lot of men, they could get women. They could get women all over the place, but they can't keep them. They can't keep them. It's not about what you can get. It's about what you can keep. That's what's important. It's about what you can keep. And I could tell that he has a bad temper. I could tell that he has several businesses, so he say. I'll post the link in the whatever, so you can check out that interview and you give me your take on it. Okay. But I could see through him. He's a Libra. I have a son who's a Libra. I have a brother who's a Libra. Trust me, I know Libras. But of course, the sun sign is not important and all that stuff. You got to look at the moon and the Mercury, the Mars and the Venus and the rising. That's what's important, not that sun thing. But my thing is, just checking out this dude, I could see straight through all his lies. And I could see how so many women are going to fall for him. He's going to be blown up. A lot of women are going to blow him up. And then they're going to do what? They're going to be disappointed. Okay? He's a type that he's looking for like perfection. You could tell he really don't want to be in a relationship, so he tries to make it hard. You just check it out. I'll post it. And I like the part where he said he's 200 pounds and he don't want a woman who weighs more than him. Now, personally, this is just my viewpoint. I think all women should be under 200 pounds and all men should be at least 200 pounds. Why? When I look at those football players, I looked at the stats and I looked at their weight and stuff. Those football players weigh between 200 and 235. And they don't have an ounce of fat on them. You know? So I think a man should be at least 200, a manly man, and a woman should always be under 200. I don't care if she's 199 pounds. I think it's nice. That's just me. I got some ways to go, honey. I think I got 39 pounds to lose? I got to lose 39 pounds so I can be under 200 pounds. Okay? It was an interesting interview. But anyway, back to the point. Yes, women are leaving. They're leaving in droves because they're sick and tired of it. And if you notice that majority of the divorces that are issued is issued by women. Women are waking up all over the world thanks to social media, thanks to the internet, thanks to YouTube, and thanks to all of these men out here who have daughters. And now they're educating women. They're educating women all over the world on what you're supposed to expect from a man. And when he's not measuring up, how you're supposed to handle the situation. Bye, bye, bye. Once the love bombing stop and they start that devaluing you, dead them immediately. As long as they love bombing you, we can work with this. Okay, I'll play along. The moment that love bombing stop, you out. You're a beautiful woman. You don't have to be putting up with this garbage because you have woman power. Women empower women. You don't have to be alone because you can always turn to the sisterhood. And you're not alone. Being single does not mean being alone. Not at all. Especially when you have the sisterhood. Somebody to come over and spend the weekend. Somebody to go to movies, dinner, concerts, vacationing together. You and the sisterhood get all dialed up. We out of here. You don't have to be alone. You don't have to let no man abuse you and put up with that bullery. Okay? I love you. Until next time. Bye, my darlings.